Previously on Knight's Quest.
You can call me Abil.
And you get a picture of the Oasis. Pool of water, there's lush vegetation all around it. There is a stone. You notice that there's a town built by and around this oasis, and that the image is now very clear in your mind that that's where you need to go.
Very important that you pick a type of fighting practice.
But wait, Grorg, you don't have a weapon.
Well, that's because I'm still undecided.
This just in, we have a brand new episode of Knight's Quest rolling in right in front of us. Tonight's evening report is 3 Duchai get in a room together with microphones in front of them and record a stupid fantasy story.
How dare you? This is not stupid. This is wonderful.
Tonight at 6. Alright, welcome back to Knight's Quest. We are trying something new today, and we're recording in the morning.
Yeah, I haven't woken up this early in, years.
Fun fact, I wake up earlier than this every day.
I know you do.
Because you're a dad.
That's why I feel bad about it.
This is when I normally wake up, so I guess Jamie's really the only one at disadvantage here.
Yeah.
So this could either result in some really boring stuff from Jamie, or some of his best work yet.
I'm considering saying that Rainer has desert sickness. It's a thing, I've decided.
I want to say, I'm really glad that I have you two, my friends, on this podcast that know so much about the world, like how to drink,
Yep,
and how to fight, and about desert sickness.
What can I say? We are learned men who know many things about real-world stories.
Be thankful you have not encountered desert sickness. That shit's wild.
How many years did you live in Egypt and you didn't encounter desert? You must have been drinking lots of something. I don't know the cure for desert sickness. I've never had it.
We'll find it out. Hopefully,
It's not.
Otherwise, if not, Rainer's gonna die.
It's not cactus juice. I will tell you that.
Yeah, that doesn't help with nothing. Okay, well, where we last left off, we were in the desert. That's it.
Yep.
That is not it.
We left the keeper. We left the keeper's big happy
Caravan.
food feast party.
Mm-hmm.
Good times and advice party.
BHFFP.
Yep.
GTAA party.
I'm sorry, what?
He just made an acronym out of all the shit I said. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Happy fun feast party. Good times advice party.
You have to get party in there multiple times.
Party. The party.
Yeah, and
that's what we did.
We started. She said we were pretty close. I think she said we were.
Yeah, close is a.
We were getting there.
She said you were going in the right direction.
Yeah,
I think is what she actually said. Let's keep moving. I think Eloise said she was setting the pace.
Yep.
Yeah, she was feeling really confident.
So, what pace will that be?
After a night of fun and food and a bath, a lot of self-confidence boosting,
yeah.
We're going to go to rush pace.
Rushing that pace. Rushing all them places. All right, well, that means no activities from everyone else. You're just going to be booking it. But I will need the 20 roll. Ooh, Jake's got a new dice tower, so you'll be hearing that throughout the episode as well.
It's wonderful. Jake's got a boss new dice rolling tower, if anyone was wondering. It's kind of the coolest thing ever.
I can't tell if you're leaning into this tiredness or if this is 100% real.
Because Nathan just said that.
I literally just said that, yeah.
Oh, no. No, now I'm doing it. Oh, no. Oh, shit.
That was a 19, by the way.
The keeper shows up again. No, that's
the keeper turns around and attacks us.
No, that's probably 20 now that I think about it.
Yeah, that was 20.
Mere Jake attacks.
Okay.
He's
all
just
right.
there.
All right, here we go. So you're traveling through the Rattan Desert.
We are.
Pretty rushed, so again, there's not a whole lot of time to chit-chat or really do much of anything.
And now we finally have enough water.
Yeah, you guys have been
stocked up. Yeah, it's nice.
We have at least 5.
Yeah, we have more than yes.
Thank you. Oh, this is so good. I'm loving this, Tired Jamie, so much. This is fantastic. We might need to make this a new thing. All right, so you're traveling through the Gatan Desert. Again, hasn't been very exciting of a trip so far. Just been sand forever. Although, as you've been traveling these past few days, you've been having some more noticeable dreams, specifically Jonathan. Every now and then you'll have a dream where you have a dream of the Oasis. Like it'll just be like in your dream.
Okay.
And so at first you're like, okay, well yeah, I'm thinking a lot about it. You know, it makes sense. And it's usually just the same stuff. You know, you see the Oasis, you see the crystal, you see the little village next to it. But more recently you had one where you see a couple, an old elderly couple in your dream, and they seem to be beckoning you to them. So that's something that's sticking out to you in your dreams.
Huh.
All right.
That was not what the dice roll was, though. Yeah. So as you are traveling, Eloise is obviously setting the pace, and can I get an awareness check from her?
Yep. It's a 17.
Okay. Up ahead, you see a tall tower standing up on a cliff that seems to be kind of jutting out of the sand.
Okay.
Huh.
Are we heading like directly towards it, or is it kind of off our direct path?
It's mostly in the direction you're going. You'd have to check with Jonathan, but if you were to just keep going on your normal route, you would walk past it. Mm-hmm. But you could hop over there and it would maybe just add another hour.
Okay.
I don't mean to be pedantic, but it's a cliff. Like we can see the edge of the cliff.
Like, yeah, I guess it's like a big like imagine Pride Rock, big rocky outcropping with a tower on it.
So if we went towards it, we would be at the bottom of the cliff.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. That helps me.
That's a good example. It's kind of just like a Pride Rock
thing. Visualize it.
Just jutting out, and the tower's at the tip of that.
It's in Africa, so that checks out.
Okay. I think Eloise turns to Jonathan. Hey, Jonathan, can I borrow your longoscope thing? I mean, I kind of like to be the one that does the.
I mean, you know what? You let me use it one time.
It's not a real. Here you go. I'm just gonna look through the longoscope.
Okay, roll awareness with advantage then.
18.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're able to get a good look at the tower itself. The tower seems to be quite old. You recognize it's definitely of Usra make, like the arch was. It's got those kind of runes and stuff. It's not completely well kept though, like the arch was. There are definitely some parts where it's crumbled or has been beaten and worn, but you do see some flags flying from it that aren't worn and abused. They seem fairly new, fluttering in the wind, and you do see a couple people kind of walking around it. So whatever this tower is, it is still being occupied.
Guys. So we're on the lookout for Usra dungeons, right? Am I totally off base in thinking this could be something along those lines? Like, I don't know really what we're.
I mean, I don't know what a dungeon looks like.
Yeah,
so...
me neither. That's what I'm thinking. I assumed it would not have people walking around it, but I don't know. I've been wrong before.
Well,
is this something we should check out?
I mean, here's the thing: we got this like eternal compass.
We do.
Like we're like moving off the path does not make us lose the directions to the Oasis. So like I mean, if we can take like detours, we can like go and say hi.
We can? Oh, I just didn't know that.
Sure
Can't we?
Well, we've never done it.
Well, hold on. Let me try something. And Jonathan turns 90 degrees and starts walking in a different direction. He's like, yeah, it feels wrong, but I mean, I still know how to. You feel, I don't want to say like nauseous to the extreme, but you feel a little bit like unsettled.
Wrong.
You feel unsettled inside. You're like,
And then he turns.
The old couple in your dreams is like, no, how could you do this?
But no, he then like turns back in the direction he was going and starts walking. He's like, yeah, no, I still got it. So yeah,
all right, well, that's good.
We can. I mean, do we want to go figure out the thing?
I mean, any chance to learn more about Rainer's Usra stuff?
Oh yeah, I guess that is kind of my thing. Yeah, okay.
You guys are like really trusting of strangers in the middle of nowhere. Like we're going towards like potentially.
What would make you say that? No, you got a good point.
Fair
That's very fair.
No, Abil, we like you, but not at first.
Well, Abil, what do you think about this this question we have before us?
Well, if knowledge is needed, this could provide answers.
Abil, was that your voice before?
I don't remember. I remember it was gruff.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like it was more Grorgy.
More like this.
Yeah.
I can't remember, to be honest.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's been many weeks since we last recorded, and a build has not made a good implant in my memory. We'll say this is what it is. He might have desert sickness too. If knowledge is what you seek, this could give answers.
I mean, Rainer wants to go. Rainer wants to go see the tower.
I think I know what tower it is.
Wait, you do?
There's not many big
I
towers.
was going to say he's been wandering around the desert for I don't know how long.
Oh, okay. So, what do you know about it?
It is the sand post.
Okay.
At least I think that's how you would translate to your language. It is.
I was going to say anything else or just like a cool name.
It is. It was on the border between what was Teriv and the land occupied by the Azamites. So kind of a defensive tower. And as you can see, he kind of gestures to the where. I think it was in some battles. I don't remember that much, but I believe it is occupied by the Empress and her military. Well, not her herself, but like her.
Oh, okay.
Her military and things.
So just like looking at it, we can see signs of battle and stuff, because that sounds dope.
Yeah, the tower's
cool.
got some like crashed in sections. It doesn't look like it's fresh, like they've cleaned up whatever rubble is there.
Freshly picked.
Yeah.
Freshly rubbled. But he says, yes, that is the Terivian flag.
The Azamites, that's who the keeper is hunting down and trying to find, right?
Yes.
Wow. Wait, I mean, with everything more he's saying, Raynor does want to learn more about this, so I think he's excited to go check it out, honestly.
Is he saying any of this out loud? Or is this all an internal monologue?
Guys, let's go check out the tower. I really want to see it.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
I guess.
That was great.
That was good.
All right, so you wander over to the sand
Get all
post.
the characters in
Yeah.
there.
So you head over to the sand post. As you get closer, there are a couple. You want to say like roads, because that's definitely not the case, but definitely some more worn paths as the ground starts to get a little bit more solid beneath you to create this structure. You wind your way to the back, so you go up the back end where the more sloped ramp is, and you head up that way. And there are a couple of military posts along the way up there with some patrols. They're all heavily armored with spears, and the tips of the spears are glowing different colors, and they're all wearing masks. So not masks, helmets. That's the word. They're all wearing helmets. You can't really see their face. And as you approach, they stop you. They shout an order at you, and Abil turns and says,
They want to know who we are and why we're going to this place.
Oh, I mean, we're walking through the desert for like a month now, it seems.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, it was the first thing for like miles that we saw, so I figured we'd come check it out.
Abil translates, and the two of them, they talk to each other, and then they respond, and Abil translates and says,
They say, we just travelers then?
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Tourists.
Tourist?
In the desert.
one of them sighs.
There's not a
He goes,
Terivian word for that.
No, we have that, but it's very close to the same word for fumbles, which is equivalent to pest. So,
Right, yeah.
But also cute. So you like them, but they're
Yeah,
annoying,
you know what? I'll take it. That's half a compliment.
Trouble takes offense.
Of course.
It's okay, buddy. He didn't mean it. Don't worry about it.
One of them sighs, and he points to kind of a smaller building, not the actual tower, but a smaller building closer to it.
Gift shop. Yeah.
Yeah, he says we should go there, and if we want a tour, we can.
I suppose what else are they gonna do?
Yeah.
They have provisions for wanderers there.
Oh, neat.
Perfect.
We do that.
Yo.
Right. You head over. It's a very simple building, just kind of a cube of a building. You go inside the building, and it's not a gift shop. It's not a gift shop. It's fairly plain. It does actually seem more kind of like a military barrack. In fact, it's very simple. And there's some people running around just kind of doing some busy work. And there is someone who's not wearing armor, but they seem to be more wearing formal robes. And they got a couple rings on the finger. They got a scroll in their hand, and they turn to you and they greet you in Terevian. Then, when none of you respond except for Abil, they're having a little conversation, and the other guy goes, is this more to your liking?
As in, we can understand you, yes. I feel, this is unrelated, I feel like maybe I was lacking in my education growing up. Everybody seems to be bilingual except us, and that's a problem.
I was about to say, this is like traveling, and like people talk to you in different languages, and then they're just like, right, Americans, and they switch to English, and you're just like, thank you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which country are you from?
Glenwood, that's the one. I couldn't think of it for a second.
Welcome, Glenwyans, yes.
Oh yeah, Glenwyans.
Sure, your journey has been long with much weariness.
That's one way to put it. Yep.
It's been a lot of walking.
Yeah, it's a lot of walking.
So much walking.
So much walking.
Yeah, a lot of walking.
Gonna summon his Ajax again, and I forgot to do that.
Well,
you really
time.
couldn't. We didn't.
Yeah,
we
we're in a
didn't have
rush
time.
space.
Actually, that's a good point. We're probably shouldn't stay too long, but we saw your big tower in the desert and thought, hey, that's new. There's not a lot of those.
Hey, wait, you guys don't happen to have a dungeon under the
That's
tower?
literally all we did. We saw a tower, and we were like, hey, that's something different, and we went towards it for no reason.
We have a small dungeon for a war prisoner, but not a expansive dungeon for, like, adventures.
Right, not... I was gonna say.
Well,
that kind of dungeon everyone knows about, yeah.
that answers that.
Yep. Cool.
You know where we can find one of those?
But wait, real quick. I do have one request.
Fantastic
Can I go
question.
to the top of the tower and look over the desert?
Also a good question.
Many good questions, yes. To answer where dungeons are, I am not expert in this. I am military advisor. I know war strategy and location of other outposts. So I don't. Sorry. Top of tower? Sure. Yes.
It's like military occupation is oddly like hospitable to random people.
Yeah, well,
No, actually, I'm gonna ask that in game. Why? Yeah, hold up. If this is a military base, why are you so chill for us showing up? We could be spies.
Are you spies? No.
Grorg, what the fuck?
Grorg, I feel like that was maybe not our best move.
I'm just saying. I don't want to go into like some place. Maybe it's a trap, guys. What if it's a trap? They're the bad guys.
I'm just saying, what if it's a trap?
A trap by whom?
I don't know. The Uzamites or something.
Azmites.
Alright,
Right.
you just combined two different words there, but...
Pretty sure that's what we do all the time.
You know what, that's a good point. We do that. No. That's dumb. Why would this be a trap? That doesn't make sense.
We're not we're literally just we're idiots. We're walking around the desert and we saw the thing and want to go at the tower.
Abil says something in Terevian, and then they both laugh and goes, "Oh, I see. Yes, they are idiots. Good. Okay."
Oh, okay. I'm sort of insulted, but if it gets us where we're going.
Oh, do you have the desert sickness?
Desert sickness. That sounds bad. What is that?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. Like, I just thought I was like
It's,
really tired, but
It is what it is. It makes you very tired and slightly nasally.
oh well, then yeah, I guess yeah.
I was gonna say, is desert sickness like a real illness, or is it just what you call like apathy when you've gone through the desert for like 7
That's it.
years?
It's not a disease. It's more a mental condition where you're just so
Mental,
tired
vocal.
of the fucking desert.
I feel like we've done like 3 or 4 episodes walking in this desert.
We
now.
have. It's been a
I was
while.
hoping to end. Wait, no, he doesn't say that.
I was hoping to finish it today.
Yeah.
maybe partway through. Let's keep this moving. Yeah, so, no, answering your question easily, this is military post, lots of rich history, but this is time of peace in Tariv. The Azamites are nearly vanquished, and not a threat in any way, and
Hell yeah.
there's no wars, so place like this becomes obviously still guarded, still patrolled, but not locked down.
I see. So yeah, I want to go up in that tower.
Okay then. You may come with me. He also hands you like some beverages. Like, here, have this for drink.
Oh.
It is
Cool.
It helps with desert sickness.
Perfect.
Does he watch us drink them?
No. He just kind of gives them to you. They're in some glass bottles with little like swirls on them. They're bubbly.
Oh, interesting.
They are caffeinated.
Okay. I think Eloise, like, are they like capped in any way?
Yeah, they got a little cork stopper.
Okay. Eloise just the whole like, and
Are they brown and very sugary and cold?
No, they're actually more.
Or is there a polar bear
what
in the
soft
room?
drink are these most akin to?
I'm thinking more like a 7-Up or something.
Okay, as long as it's not LaCroix, we're good.
No.
So yeah, I think Eloise like gingerly takes a sip and like makes a face, and then she's like, "Oh, actually," and then she like keeps drinking it.
Yeah. So we just gave our wandering adventure party a bunch of Mountain Dew. I'm glad. I'm glad.
Which is also like
Fantastic.
arguably one of the worst things to have in the desert because it dehydrates
Wait,
you.
is 7-Up basically Mountain Dew or is 7-Up basically Sprite?
7-Up Sprite.
It's Sprite. That's what I'm thinking of. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Mellow Yellow is basically Mountain Dew.
There you go. Thank you.
Or Mountain Spray, which is the Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so the military advisor guy, he leads you up to the tower where there's obviously lots of military patrol walking around in their official looking armor, and they've got their spears. And he leads you into the tower, and it is still well kept within. It's not like a ancient ruined pile of rubble and stuff like that, but
I want you to know that I'm imagining the tower from the beginning of Skyrim where Alduin shoots flames in it. It's just a big spiral staircase.
it's definitely going to be part of it, because I don't think of towers any other way other than with giant spiral staircases.
Well, when you said that's definitely going to be part of it, I was afraid you meant like, and then a dragon attacks. Oh no!
And he says he's the world
Gotcha.
leader.
I gotcha. It's dragon time.
You're finally awake, traveler.
Now we'll get to dragons later.
Finally awake.
No, so it's bigger than that tower. So the spiral staircase moves around the edge, but there's still a large enough space within the center that it's basically like the size of a large room in there. So that's where most of the people are kind of wandering around. There's tables and weapons and all the jazz that you find in video game.
What kind of
military
weapons?
barracks. Primarily spears. Primarily spears of differing types. A couple look more like halberds. A couple of shields, not a ton. There seem to be what look like either bracers or rings that all seem to be giving different types of colored glows with enchantments and things like that.
For real?
Yeah.
Can we buy one? Is that a thing we can do?
Are you asking?
You can.
I want to ask
in-game.
somebody. Yeah.
Then do it.
Hey, are these like things people can buy or?
No.
Okay.
This is military base, not shop.
Okay. I guess that checks out. Yeah.
They're military grade weapons and armor that we use for protection of the kingdom.
Okay.
So no.
Yeah. All right. I'm coming up empty on.
Do they sell things in your military bases?
I don't know. I don't think we have.
I've never
any.
been to one, so I don't know.
Do we have military bases?
I mean, we definitely have a military.
Yeah, we have a military.
Yeah, you guys are at war, right?
Oh shit! I forgot we've seen like troops of people walking through the roads and.
Gotta say,
Blizzard.
it's been nice not thinking about that.
Yeah, it's kind of a whole mess.
Oh yeah, I think I forgot about that war. Yeah.
Must not have been important. Anyway.
It's not in mine, yeah. So the advisor leads you up the staircase, and it is a good trek. No elevator here, unfortunately. He explains it's broken.
Of course.
The lift is broken.
The magical elevator is.
It was damaged in one of the ancient battles, and only the Usra could repair such a technically advanced ability. I hear they are working on making replacements in the gate, but they have yet to discover its secrets.
Yeah, that whole operation went all sideways. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure they don't have any working prototypes anymore. So.
Yeah, that might be put on hold for quite a while.
So you're saying this
while.
magical elevator has been broken for like hundreds of years?
Yes.
Oh, that's a shame.
Yes. But we still have the sign up.
For the elevator?
Yes. Saying elevator broken temporarily.
Yeah, check back tomorrow.
Yeah. Very optimistic the sign maker was.
It has been 5 million days since our last
elevator.
workplace accident. Yeah.
But you'll get your steps in going up for sure.
Anyway, we go up the fucking stairs.
Yeah, you get to the top. There's not a whole lot,
Great.
of exciting things along the way. There are a couple parts where the stairs are thinner and more hazardous because they were like kind of blown out from an attack, but they've put rails up in the meantime, so it's not like a concern anymore. And so you're at the top of the tower, and of course there is a complete view, 360 all around you.
Yeah, Jonathan's going to take a 360 view through the longscope.
Ooh, there you go.
All right. Yes. Give me that awareness check with the advantage.
I wonder what he would see. In particular, I wonder what he would see in the direction that he's been leading us, you know?
I think that's what he's going for.
So 19.
That's pretty good. Okay. Well, with a 19, I'll give this to you. So in the direction that you were going, so in the Schmest.
Of course.
About 50 miles away. So you can just barely make it out, but with your 19, you were able to spot it. There does seem to be, in all the just sandy, yellowish brown that you see all around you, you do see a little spot of green.
Okay. It would probably look like a shimmer or like a wave because of the moisture in the desert.
Yeah.
If that was the Oasis.
A mirage.
Yes. It does look like that.
Okay.
So you see that it's about 50-ish miles, you're guessing, from where you are.
Oh, guys.
You see something?
I see it. I see the thing.
Oh my god.
I see the Oasis.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I think maybe it could be a mirage. I don't know. I haven't seen one of those yet.
There are mirages in this desert.
Is that one? In points of the direction.
I cannot see specifically.
Oh, here you go. And he shoves the...
I see it too. No, that is always there.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay, cool.
Good.
Great. Well, that's where we're going, so...
This is fantastic. We're on the right track and we're not even that far away. This is great.
Wow. This is very convenient.
Yeah, what an unusual situation we're in. That we're actually on the right track.
I'm kind of waiting for the ball to drop and the dragon to show up. Yeah.
Something terrible to happen.
Yeah, I'm pins and needles.
Also, guys, we would have been in the right direction regardless. Like, we still would have gotten there even if we hadn't physically seen it from the top of a tower.
I know, but it's nice to have the confirmation.
Yeah. And you can see where we've been.
It's not that I don't trust you, it's that I don't 100% trust Neener.
I'm sorry, who?
Ah, shit.
Actually, I should have already recognized this.
I was gonna say,
yeah, I need to write this down. Every person you see knows this. You have no shadow.
Yep.
It's
the truth.
Jonathan's still looking through the telescope.
That's the T, my dude.
I should have... this is procedure. I am supposed to ask what your wish was.
Really?
For security reasons.
It's like kind of personal, don't you think? It's like...
Well, one time one person wished a pretty bad thing, and we had... it was big security issue, and I should have done this when I first saw you, but Nathan didn't write it down.
I mean, I just wished for the knowledge of how to help one of my friends, and what I got was the knowledge that we got to go to that Oasis, so it's fine.
I think he stares at you, and you answer his question, and he goes, good.
Uh-huh.
Abil answers in Terevian, and the guy goes, good.
I wanted to know how to find another spirit, so I asked him, and it's also at the Oasis, so...
Yes. Okay, you tell truth. Then, thank you for visit.
Yeah, no, I mean, thanks for...
Okay. I see.
What do you see, Rainer?
What do you see?
Well, I mean, he wants us to get the fuck out because we don't have shadows, and he's weirded out by that. So he's like, visit over, we're done.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't much more we wanted to do here anyway. We got our fancy drinks.
Here?
I got to look out the tower. I kind of did everything. I mean, unless you're going to let me pee off of it, because that's my other...
No.
Okay, that's what I...
Urination is done in the base of tower.
I'm sorry?
I had to ask.
The bathroom.
There's a specific...
There's a specific place to pee. It's called a bathroom.
I think he leans over to one.
You animals, you've been in the desert too long.
I think he leans over to one of the guards and goes, "But you guys do pee off the top of the tower, right? That's definitely a thing."
No emotional response. He's just
standing at his post.
They definitely... I got him.
They probably don't even speak this language, dude.
They definitely do it.
Okay.
They gotta. Somebody's gotta. It's too much of a temptation. All right, let's go, guys.
All right, you leave the sand post, and you head off the tower, and the advisor waves you away, and he says, "Good luck with your missions, your quests."
Thank you.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, that was a nice little detour.
I can't think of anything
I
interesting
think
to
the
go
entire
off of
until it's out of sight behind them, Eloise doesn't stop looking back to see if they're being followed or watched or anything, because she didn't enjoy that.
Mm-hmm. I think when they set up camp that night, Grorg's like,
So, kind of rehash everything. So we're close then. Real close.
Yeah, closer. Yeah.
But
yeah.
we'll probably be getting there in a couple days.
Oh yeah.
Which is exciting.
Should be, yeah.
2, I just want to say, I'm very nicely reaffirmed that there's no war going on here. So that's nice.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess even though we talked to the keeper about everything, and even though everything was going crazy in the gate, here, there's technically not any huge conflict tearing the whole desert apart.
Yeah, so we're not going to walk into a giant ass battle.
Yeah.
I mean, I hope not.
I'm gonna be honest, I was a little bummed.
We are going towards the lair of Sim.
Leroy.
Yeah.
Who's
You want to explain yourself?
I wanted to walk into an ass battle. That would have been fun.
No, Leroy, I don't think so. I don't think that's
Leroy,
what.
you know that's not right.
That's not what we
They're
said.
not called ass battles.
You know that's not right.
It's not a thing.
Leroy, we know you're not this stupid.
I'm a little concerned because Neener and Sim are diametrically opposite.
Opposed foes?
Yeah, sure. And we're going into the... Jonathan, you get what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah, Rain is a war award.
God,
Anyway.
I'm so tired.
Rainer, do you need to drink my,
goodness.
the beverage that the advisor gave
it
us?
was weird, though. It made me burp. It was all bubbly and stuff. I'm not used to that, yeah.
I liked it.
I think Eloise still has hers after her first 2 sips. She's
Spicy is not the right word.
Spicy?
But, it hurt my mouth. You know what I mean? I haven't had a drink like that before.
Yeah, it was cool.
It felt very modern.
It was crisp.
Yeah, that's a good word for it. It was crisp.
Like lemon and also
it was
lime.
Fresh. Gotta stay fresh.
This is the dumbest bit.
We're back, baby. Should we just get to it?
Quest.
Get to it as in going to sleep.
I'm so glad you guys waited 2 weeks for this episode.
We get to it, we're gonna do it, we're gonna go, yeah, great, and we all just go to sleep.
Everyone goes to sleep. Jake, your character, Jonathan, has another one of those dreams, and this time it seems even more detailed and real, and it's not as dreamy and wispy as it was before. You know, this time it almost seems like you're actually walking up to the Oasis. You can almost smell the signs of life. You don't, but you're straining your ear, and you can almost hear the elderly couple calling out to you to come to them.
I think Jonathan tries to call back.
Okay.
Interesting.
Let's fucking roll for this. Why not?
You can have him roll for his dream?
Yeah, why not?
Interesting.
Why not?
Okay.
Roll. Oh, I don't even fucking know what. We don't have a dream stat. We should make a dream stat.
Ooh.
I don't know where that would be.
We could.
This is interesting. I'll think about this. In the meantime, just roll a d20. You don't have any dream stats right now.
So I don't add anything?
Yeah.
That was an 8.
Okay. You try to call out, and you can hear your voice, say something.
Hey! What's your name?
I love how that's just our go-to.
And you just kind of hear a muffled response, but you don't hear anything back. And you wake up, it's the next day. I think by this point, everyone's kind of gotten their sleep cycles in alignment.
Yeah.
After it's been weeks of travel. So everyone kind of wakes up at a similar time.
Probably when the sun comes up.
Yep. That's a good indicator to wake up. I have a hunch that someone's probably going to say, traveling during the day isn't the best idea in the desert, but, fuck you. It's too late. We're already here.
It's a magic desert. We're fine.
It is true. It's a magic desert.
It is a magic desert, so there is that. All right, who's setting the final pace?
Jonathan.
All right.
It's a normal pace.
Normal pace.
Yeah.
Because they know they're getting close, and he wants to get there, but he doesn't want to waste all their like energy doing it.
Yeah. Right, then roll a 20, and I might use it and I might not. Because we're going to get there.
15.
Interesting. Okay, great. Okay, so...
Interesting, he says.
Everyone, just tell me briefly what you do in this last moment of travel.
Eloise asks Grorg for some more, or maybe not even more, but just like a little bit more like reinforcement with her fight training.
Good. So again, you are traveling, so you can't really do a whole lot of
right
stuff.
Maybe she just asks him to kind of tell her about like the different types of weapon fighting or the different types of like hand-to-hand stuff. Like
yeah.
Let's
have Eloise roll intelligence since she's learning.
Okay. Oh, that's a 20.
Oh yeah. You pick it all up, and Grorg goes over some more different techniques, as you just said, hand to hand and different weapon types. And so it's not so much a like physical skills that you're gaining. You do put a little bit of it to practice, but it's just a lot more. It's like better understanding. Oh, here's kind of how fighting works, and here's just some more general concepts. So that way, if you were to start fighting, like those are things that you could just do. I don't want to say instinctively because it's not yet, but you know, okay, this makes more sense to punch in this situation or to run in this situation.
Right.
Again, my fighting knowledge is coming through right here. So give yourself another +1 to fighting.
Yeah.
For some training.
Nice.
What about everyone else?
Was that weapon handling?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Jonathan wants to talk with Grorg about their upcoming meeting with Sim.
Okay. Yeah, I think Grorg will do the same. That'll be what he wants to do as well.
All right, so we're going to get to the Oasis.
Right.
Probably...
we'll say that you're having this conversation the first day.
We're going to probably get there tomorrow.
Well, okay, so here's my problem. I'm assuming he's not just going to kind of be chilling there in the Oasis.
Yeah.
Like, I assume we're probably going to have to find him.
Yeah. Spirits tend to not just be, like, there, you know?
Yep.
But, like, when we do find him, who talks? You talk? Me? I talk?
That's a good question. I think in our original, like, business plan is you would be the guy that does the sales pitches.
Yep.
That was your thing. And I would be... I had the expertise of selling at the time, as I have been a trained magic item salesman for many years. Not as good as Ajax, I'll say that. He's got a good business. But, you know, it was self-owned.
I'm an entrepreneur.
I think you lead the way, but obviously I'll be there, back you up. And I've also been doing a lot of thinking about, you know, we talked about getting the different colors and stuff.
Yes.
The more I've been thinking about it, the more I don't think we should do that.
What?
Ooh.
Do you disagree? Think we should get different colors?
Well, I'm just like, okay. I mean, we got blue.
Yep.
But as we have found out in a few situations, that limits our clientele. Because what if they don't want blue?
Right.
What if they want another color? I mean, if we have a full spectrum of better,
Hey, I get it.
then we could... What?
Colors.
Yeah, that's right.
Yup!
That's why I said it.
Oh, okay.
Rainer, you really need more of this stuff.
Well, no. Sometimes people say spectrum and they just mean like a lot of choices. But
I
this
suppose.
time it was also a pun because of colors.
I didn't mean it that way. I just meant it as colors.
Okay.
No, I see what you're saying. I mean, the more color options we have,
The more people we can make money off of.
but I was also thinking, if we then get all the colors, we kind of lose what made us special, and that is the fact that blue is better. And if we got like all these other things, well then they're like, well, why should I change the color of my object anyway? And just leave it as the color it is. At this point, we're just painting, you know?
But it's not painting though. It's permanent, you know?
Yeah, but now we're just a really good permanent painting business. And beforehand, we just made shit blue. And it was inherently better because of that.
I might have to think about this.
I mean, you think about it. I guess I'm not totally set in stone, but I was like, you know, that was our original business model. It worked. People did buy it. Not everyone's gonna want blue, right? But you gotta know your market. Right? You gotta know your demographic.
What is a demographic, Grorg?
People that want blue shit.
I see.
You can't argue with that.
It's a good demographic.
Yep.
We just gotta convince more people that blue is better.
Okay. Well, I'll think about that. Because I genuinely don't know how I feel.
I also don't know if Sim would be more cool giving us a ton of colors or just one color, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean...
Like, you're asking for a lot more. Like, how many colors do you want now from Sim?
I mean, if anyone would know that answer...
It would be Sim?
It would be Sim.
That's true. They would probably know.
Well, anyway, I guess I'll do the talking when we get there. We'll figure it out.
Well, I guess we'll just kind of... We never really were good at making plans.
No.
Just kind of went with it.
No, it's kind of this team's trademark.
Yeah.
Make a plan, fuck it up, make a new plan.
No, it's
Somehow
more,
that plan works.
Yep. No, it's more like a thing happens and you just go with it. And then the plan is more of a hindsight thing than a foresight thing.
You're not wrong.
All right, great. Good talk.
Yep.
I don't know. You guys can get a friendship point.
Yay!
Yeah. I kind of want to quick ask Abil if he knows anything about Sim. Because we are shadowless people. And that's not really Sim's jam as far as I can tell.
Here's the thing, actually, though.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't people without shadows be more appealing to Sim? Because shadows are Neener's connection to the world. Like, he, learns secrets and things from shadows. So wouldn't people without shadows be more...
It could be. Interesting.
Yeah. I think
it's something I've been thinking about all week. Yeah. That's why I'm bringing it up.
I asked Abil that question.
Abil, I won't waste your turn on this, but he doesn't know anything about Sim.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
This is news to him. But I think you guys as a group have had this discussion, and some people say, well, maybe Sim won't like us because that means we've made a deal with Neener.
Right.
Some people say, well, maybe he does like us because there's less darkness on us and there's more light on us. And then some, the argument of, well, now Neener can't spy on us.
Hell yeah.
So you can do something else if you want.
I can't really think of anything, to be honest. I feel bad. I feel unprepared for this recording.
I think
unprepared. Offensive.
Do we actually want to get us Ajax again and buy shoes?
That's up to you, my boy.
You can, and I'll just say you buy shoes.
Everybody gets shoes.
You get shoes. We cannot have an Honest as Ajax meeting without having an Honest as Ajax meeting.
All right, okay, here it is. All right, here it is. Here's the music. Well, hello, fellow travelers. It is I, Honest as Ajax, and you're still in the desert. Makes sense. It's a big place, I suppose.
Yeah, we're almost not in the desert, though.
Yeah, we're...
Oh, are you leaving the desert? No. Let's go to an oasis.
Right, we're going to the thing.
Do you want us to call you when we get there?
Maybe. Actually, it's been a while since I've been to that little podunk place. But, yeah.
Anyway, we were hoping we could buy better shoes.
Better shoes? No, better was your business.
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Actually, Rainer, you've got a good point. We do have a trademark on that. No, you don't. Well, we're working on it.
Shoes that are
superior
efficient
shoes
for desert travel.
Ah, you want some desert walking shoes? Well, lucky for you.
I'm imagining he pulls out like tennis rackets, like
preferably
snowshoes,
like 12 of them. Yeah.
Well, unfortunately for you, I lost my best pair of shoes in the other caravan.
Oh yeah.
So that's where most of my good shoes were. Unfortunately, but
is that it?
I do still have some shoes for use. To use.
Actually, that does make me think of something. Do you have any magical items that would help a group of, I don't know, 6 people? How many of us are there?
Like 7 now.
7 people? 7 people and 2 animals to get across the desert more quickly?
He leans on the spectral counter and he's like, my good man, if I had a device that allowed you to travel across the desert more efficiently, don't you think I would have used it to get myself out of this wretched, dry, arid wasteland of a desert?
Number 1, I just thought I would ask. Number 2, you are always talking about how, of course, I've got everything. I've got shoes.
Of course I've got everything. Don't call my bluff. It's just that one is
sold out.
It's not. Here, damn it, my fucking... I don't have one, okay? I'm honest as Hector. I don't have one.
Alright.
I don't have it.
That's okay.
You got me.
Yeah, that's
the one thing I don't have.
Eloise asks Jonathan and Rainer if she can borrow some money to buy a weapon.
Oh, hell yeah. What a good idea.
No, hold up.
I think Grorg's like, no.
Now listen.
Two very different responses.
Now, wait a minute. I think he's like John is about to give her the money. He's like, no, wait. Gotta be careful. If you're gonna pick a weapon, you gotta spend time with the weapon. You really gotta soak in the material and the form.
I want that one.
Grorg,
I want that one over there.
Grorg, can I ask you a quick question?
Yeah, what's up?
Are you just kind of feeling self-conscious because everyone else in the group is picking a weapon before you are?
No, nope, no.
Are you sure?
See, here's the thing. It's really important
because every time one of us wants to get a weapon, you don't want us to.
No, I want you guys to get weapons, alright? Weapons are good. You need to protect yourself. It's a good skill to learn.
How much is it?
But you don't want to be hasty, right? I know a guy who's like, yeah, I'm gonna be a bow and arrow dude. And he went all in, right? He bought a bow and arrow.
Yep.
You know, he spent tons of time training, and then...
Okay, here you go.
And then he found out, actually, I wish I would have invested all that time and money into a warhammer. And I would have been able to smash skulls with it.
Oh, okay.
And so then he just never really connected. And then he just gave up on weapons completely. And now he just wanders, in a way.
What?
Guys, look at this cool weapon I got.
What weapon did Eloise
I would love
get?
to know what weapon it is.
Do you want me to roll on the weapon types, or do you want to pick?
Here's the thing. I have an idea in my head of what it is, but I think we should do both and see what turns out better. I think we should use the weapon table and make a random weapon, and then if it turns out being shitty, then we'll use my original idea.
I roll a 20 then, and I'm just gonna do this for the type.
11.
It's a club.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Do you want a symbol on the club? I won't make it magic, but you can get a cool symbol on it if you want.
Sure.
Alright, give me another 20.
6.
Storm. So there's just kind of
That's
like
kinda dope.
some carvings of like clouds at the tip, and then little lightning bolts down the
But just to be
sides.
clear, it's not magic?
Nah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yet.
Oh, shit.
As Ajax goes, yes, we call this one the Skull Thunder, where you hit someone in the skull and it makes a sound like thunder. It's a crack. That's the answer to that question.
If you hit them anywhere else except the skull, it makes it sound like...
Yeah, that's its magical effect. It makes sound effects when you hit things with it.
You missed the skull.
You know what? I want that one instead.
Okay, she wants a different
That
one?
one's a different one.
Okay, not the Skull Thunder? Alright, well, roll 2 more d20s.
Okay.
We're just whipping up some...
Wait, are we doing your idea or are we rolling another table?
That's a 17
Oh, okay.
Whip.
and an 18.
Oh, shit.
Wave.
You know what? I don't know how to use a whip.
Yeah, actually, that's one I don't know, so I couldn't teach you.
What's the one you had in mind?
I was imagining there's a... Oh, fuck. Okay, I'm just going to pull up a picture of it. There's a character in... I think it might be Street Fighter, but he has these gloves, and when he wears them, he has these really long, straight, and they just have like a curve on the end of them. They're like cat claws almost, but there's just a few of them on each.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. So you can use them to like slash like a sword, but you can also like grip with them.
Yeah.
Or like disarm someone with that too.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what they're called.
Render, to be fair, I want to clarify, I was not talking about myself in the previous example. It's not me.
I started laughing because it seemed like you were getting awfully close to like referencing some other character, and then you stopped yourself. Like you didn't want to make it too specific.
Oh, it almost sounded like I was like, I'm not. I never picked one. That's where I'm at.
I actually didn't connect it that it might have been Grorg, so I wasn't even thinking about that, so it's fine.
Yeah. No, I'm still undecided on my type because I just haven't. I mean, my fist, I guess if I had to pick one, it was my fist. I guess.
Did Grorg end up with the gloves?
Yeah, he's got it.
He did, okay.
The glove. Singular.
Single glove.
Just
Of
one.
course.
Which, gotta say, I've really appreciated seeing everyone attempting to create them digitally. That's been quite fun.
It's been impressive.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're called tiger claws.
Oh, okay. Yep, I got you.
Oh,
All right, so
interesting.
Hold up, wait a minute. So you're saying I've got a fist with the print of a cheetah?
Yep.
And you're gonna wear the claws of a tiger. Which, of course, are gonna be tiger print. That's how we fucking work in this game.
Yes. I'm okay with that.
No, this works. I like this. We should come up with a name. You and me, Eloise.
My name is Eloise.
No, I mean, like...
What did you say?
I mean, like, since both of us have, like, fist-related weapons of different, well, I guess mine's not a cheetah, it's a sand drake. But, so I guess it doesn't work.
But it looks like a cheetah. It
looks like a cheetah, yeah. Well, never mind. All right, yes, and so they make the exchange, and Eloise buys the tiger claws.
Yes.
So give yourself +2. I'm just gonna call it I don't want to call it a +2 to tiger claws. I'm just gonna say +2 to combat because I feel like using a tiger claw would be very similar to like a martial arts style since it is a lot more moving your hand and your arm. I don't know anything about these things, so
you could say +2 to close quarters combat.
Yeah, and then +1 to blades as well. So the tiger claws mixes both of those together. But if you were to just be fighting without them, or if you ended up using a sword of some kind, then you would get those advantages onto them. That's all I'm going to...
Sweet.
Rectify that. Great. So now Eloise can fight and defend herself. Whoop, whoop. Okay, well, I got some shoes for you guys. They're not, I will admit, not the top of the line, not the latest model of shoe, but...
They're not the latest shoe.
Not the latest shoe created in, where they make them. I was trying to think of which fictional country makes shoes, and I couldn't remember which one it was.
That's why, not Rillian. What's fucking Glenwood at war with?
Pools.
Yeah, they're made.
No. They are not plastique shoes. I do not sell that trash.
Oh, no.
Oh! Throwing shade.
I'm not a fan of the Polish.
Well, okay. Learning some stuff about his Ajax.
Wow.
They don't like my business. That's all I gotta say.
I see.
That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
Leave it with that.
All right.
Sure.
That's all I gotta say.
Do the tiger claws come with some kind of holder for them?
Sure.
I'm just cool.
I don't know. I wanted to get to the Oasis by now.
So you do want us to call you when we get there?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
It'd be beautiful. It's a beautiful place.
We're gonna go now.
All right. You done with the shoes then?
He like takes all of them in his arms and like starts to walk away.
I think they're from Cavan. I think that's where they're from.
Cool.
Not sure. Bought them a long time ago. But yeah, they're good shoes. They'll help you out.
I did the right sizes. You didn't measure my feet.
No, I did not. They're auto sizing shoes. Yes.
I've always wanted a pair of these.
Magical.
But once
Size-changing shoes.
someone wears them, they become that size.
I'm putting on all these shoes.
No, wait, no, Jonathan, no.
Jonathan, stop! Jonathan
They have one charge.
Jonathan's like running away with the shoes.
Jonathan, no.
I'm gonna have 12 pairs of shoes.
Damn it.
Yeah, so it was actually a very brilliant marketing ploy where someone thought, hey, I can buy this for my child and I don't have to buy new ones when they get bigger. But that's not actually true. You do have to buy new shoes when your child's feet get bigger.
I can't speak for everyone, but at least Eloise has started chasing after Jonathan.
She wants those shoes.
She wants the shoes.
Rainer sighs and starts like actually paying for all the shit they just bought.
I think Abil's like watching every transaction and he's got like a little piece of paper that he's writing this all down and he's like, oh shit. Is this how we spend here?
He's keeping track of the finances.
We spend a lot of money on clothes.
What did we buy? We bought a bunch of shoes.
Everyone just gets a pair of just traveling shoes.
Yeah, Eloise got claws.
All right.
Okay.
I'm imagining they have like two just kind of like leather. Oh, I don't want to say buckets, but they're just like formed leather holders, like sheaths for them. Just
what I'm thinking is, and again, don't know how tiger claws work. This is how my brain pictures it: is that there's a little spot that you can attach them to your waist, and then you can like grab them and pull them out from the sheaths, and then you're wielding them.
Yeah, they definitely need to be covered.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So there's almost like little sheaths at your waist, and then you can grab them, and then you can pull them out, and boom, you got them. Shing, got it.
Do you want me to actually keep track of like how much gold we just spent?
No. I stopped caring about that all season.
That's fine. Okay.
I stopped caring about that always.
I stopped caring about that episode 40, season 1, when you got a fuck ton of money.
You get very rich.
And until you start buying things like, I'm going to buy a whole house, then I'll go, well, hold up now. Let's back up.
I guess that's it. We say goodbye to his Ajax.
All right, his Ajax...
Slap his horses on the booty.
They're gone. The chusses are out of here. So you continue traveling. It's the second day of this 3-day, because we do it in 3-day sets.
Yep.
And as you're walking, it's been pretty, uniform brown sand with the blue sky meeting it. So the world's been most of the time traveling just kind of these two hemispheres of the light blue and the sandy colors. But now, as you are traveling, a new color starts to fill the edge of the horizon. You start seeing a bright green poking up. And of course, you do see that little hazy mirage of moisture kind of covering it.
Oh, excellent.
And you're assuming the Oasis, and you would be right. And as you get closer, it starts to come more into focus, and you're able to see not only plants, but to the north of this lush, almost like tiny jungle, you are able to see a small village directly next to the Oasis. The buildings are nothing extravagant, they're not tall, climbing above the horizon, but they do seem to be painted bright colors as well. Can't quite make out all the details from this distance, but it does seem to be very lively, and you're able to start hearing the noises of people and of life just happening, of clamoring, of a little bit of music. And for once in a long time, as you've been traveling through the desert, the sound of just the rushing wind seems to no longer be the prevailing noise that fills your mind, as the signs of life visibly, audibly, and pretty soon different smells start reaching your nose as you get even closer. It's no longer just dryness, but you can start smelling food. You can start smelling just this like sweat and water and flowers and fruit and a little bit of human feces, all that good stuff. Just the sign that there are things.
Just snuck that one in there.
Just snuck that one in there. It's not all pleasant, but
there's flowers, there's food, there's literal shit.
There's little shit. There's people. That's what happens. And you are now a couple hundred yards away from the Oasis, and it is here that you will find Sim. You will find Sim. Oh, please come in. Just have a seat over here. Thank you so much for coming last minute. I was just wrapping up that last chapter. Thank you for coming in so quickly. Mainly I called you in here today because they made it. They finally got to the Oasis, which is good. I'm excited moving on with the plot. But the reason I called you in is because I'm planning on sending you back in. Now, I know, before you say anything, I know it's risky, right? Yeah, if Rainer sees you, he's going to recognize you, and that'll blow this whole thing out, right? It'll just mess up everything. Obviously, we don't want that to happen. But I also need this part of the story to be perfect. I mean, the section with the gate was just way beyond anything that I could have ever imagined it to be. It was so much better than I could have done on my own. It was just beautiful, and I want that to keep going. So I need you to be there to kind of shepherd things, to kind of guide things along. I mean, you did so great last time. You just perfect. You just did perfect. Providing all that little backstory and nudging characters in the right direction. It was great, and hopefully we don't need to do that again. Hopefully they'll just do their story, and they'll try to find Sim and all that stuff, and maybe little shenanigans, but for the most part they'll keep on track, and the story will be great. And you're just going to be an insurance, right? Just a backup, just in case, and maybe we'll just cover up your face so no one can recognize you or something like. I don't know, but I need you, right? Because ever since Mirjik left, there's not really many other spirits that are close to me that I can count on. I mean, obviously there's tons of spirits, right? But none like you. Yeah, here I go again doing all this talking, blabbing. Classic writer move, trying to control the whole story, whole conversation. That's classic me. And you just listening. So I guess I should probably thank you for that. Thank you for just helping me with this story. I really need it to be good. But you know how I work. This is me asking, but also me telling that you're going back down there. So that's all I gotta say. So I should probably finish prepping up for the next story. No, don't give me that look. You know I don't finish things until right before. You want to keep things fresh. You want to keep things happening. You want to keep them real. Actually, before you go, maybe could you help me brainstorm some plot conflict ideas? They were talking about in this last episode. I hope nothing bad happens, or is this the part where the dragon shows up? And obviously, we're not doing dragons yet. But I need something. I want there to be an actual conflict, something tough. I want them to be afraid.